Okay, good morning. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. The US had their elections and the billionaires won, and that's the way it is. So that's my opinion. I I am disappointed. And also I feel a bit of a fool for once again having been sucked in. But it's hard not to get sucked in, to the hope and the hoopla and uh, the role of the campaign, or the mission of the campaign, is to get as many people to be involved as possible. And so that was accomplished. A lot of people got involved. But, it doesn't mean that the role of government is really to um, take care of the voters. It like it isn't. It it hasn't been anywhere across the world for a very long time, really. It's about big business and who owns the world and how much money they're going to be able to make and how much they're going to have to give back, you know? And so, in a way, it doesn't really have anything to do with the ordinary person, or at least in that way. And, we're just swept up along for the ride, and we try to follow the rules and do our taxes and, you know, get get by or make ends meet or get ahead a little bit, right? And that's going to continue. That's what everyone's going to continue to do, you know? Um, but then on the other hand, there is the matter of women's rights, right? And women's rights globally are not in good shape. And privileged women in the West and in Europe and in Australia and in places where there's democracy, these women are privileged. But even in America, those rights are just not fully recognized. And that's the way it is. There's work to be done, and there's advocacy to be done, just like there was yesterday and the day before and the year before, the decade before, and 100 years ago. We're still fighting the same fight, I don't know what it's going to take for it to become generally accepted that women and men are equal and that we have equal rights and equal responsibilities. And I just don't know why that is so mysterious. And I don't know why that's open into interpretation. It's not, it's just a basic fact. But, oh well, we will continue. I'm very despondent about that aspect of things in the US election, and that someone who is so obviously a misogynist could be elected. You just compare the two people as people, and one is honorable and hopeful and campaigning for equality, and the other one is like, I'm going to slash all the taxes, tariff everything else, and make the billionaires richer. It's really just like, who do you want? Apparently they want the money part. I guess the ones with the money got what they wanted. All right. So that's enough of my reaction to the US elections. And what I decided to do this morning very spontaneously is apply for a teaching position, which I'm not guaranteed to get, obviously. And I guess that's my little act of I will continue to try to interact with the world and try to interact with students and come out of my shell more to be part of the whole thing, the society that we're in, you know? And I think I would like to teach again. Like today is Thursday, and Thursday afternoons I go and volunteer in the elementary school nearby, and I read with children. And I just love it. I love teaching little ones. But also, my expertise is in teaching adults about children. And so I think that that is a way that I can give back to society and help change some minds. If we can believe in the equality, the humanity of children, then we can believe in the humanity of adults, all adults, whether they're men or women or trans. You know, we can believe that each individual is valuable. And so if I can impart that conviction to my students, if I get this job, then it's a job well done. All right. So take care of yourselves, and I love you, and we'll see you another day. Bye now.